Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today we're doing some rank. And today we're ranking Fantasy FC Team 2 players and seeing how good we actually think they are. We're going to take into consideration their stats, their price, and how attainable we think they are. But before we get into that, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and check this out.
Time for a relaxing, sponsored daydream.
Are you tired of having no coins and coming up against teams that are absolutely cracked and better than yours? We'll go over to U7 Buy, whose coins are cheap, fast, and reliable. You can use the link in the description, and make sure you use the code DEVS for a 6% off. Right, so as you see here, we have got the tier list. We've got must have, incredible, decent, pass, good, but overpriced. First up, we have got Adley, which I believe is an objective. I'm going to go with decent here. He's got a very nice card. Leverkusen are on fire, so he should pretty much be guaranteed an upgrade at least. And he's an objective, so he's free. Lovely stuff. Now, Ander Herrera, I'm going to give a pass. I think his SBC is a bit too expensive for the card he's actually got. It's an alright card. This time of the year, it could definitely be better, but he's not playing. He's injured at the moment, so he can only get like 1 or 2 upgrades, I think, because he's not playing, so he's not going to be able to score or assist. So he's going to get a pass in my estimations. Now we've got Kendreva. I think he is incredible. An incredible card, definitely, and his price is very, very cheap. I think he's about 27,000 coins, and if he gets more of an upgrade, he is going to be unreal and might even push his way into must-have. Now Chiesa, he's one of these ones. He's good, but he's very, very, very overpriced. He's 2.8 mil, I think. Sorry, 2.3 million coins. I mean, he could, if he gets upgraded, he's probably going to be worth maybe around that, but it's a big if. Very good card, but he's definitely overpriced. Same again with Luis Diaz. Just shy of 2.5 mil. Again, if he gets more upgrades, then he is going to be unbelievable, but he's so expensive and not that attainable. You're not going to be able to pack him, or it's very unlikely you're going to be able to pack him. Dembele, again, he's down there with, he's good, but he's overpriced. Like, when you put in players in the millions, it is so difficult to get these players. I know it's an upgrade on his base card, but I don't find Dembele that good this year. I don't know what it is. He's just not clicking like he usually does. Next up, we have got Gase. We have got incredible for her, because if she gets an upgrade, then she will be incredible. Bit pricey though, so she was close to going into the good but overpriced section, but she's also a Man United player, so there's a little bit of bias there, I can't lie. Next up, we've got Matson, who's a left back at Borussia Dortmund. We're going to go decent here. Just under 50,000 coins. He's a very solid card. You could probably sub him on into midfield if you wanted to. If he gets an upgrade like he should, it's such a good card to have at left back. There's so many good fullbacks this year. Cracking blur. Next up, we've got Marmouche from Frankfurt. Unfortunately, my friend, you're going in pass. It's not a bad card, but you can get so much better for probably similar pricing. Next up, we've got the Cam from PSG, Martins. She's going into incredible again. I think she's about 100k, but look at that card. 87 pace, 90 shooting, 90 passing, 92 dribbling. And that's before she gets all the upgrades. 100k for that card is, in fact, again, I'm going to say it, incredible. We've got another one going into the incredible section. It is Mia Dema, who plays for the Arsenal's women's team. Actually, no, she's going to go down to decent. She wasn't incredible because of her pricing, and that card does look very, very tasty, but you know, there's something that's just sticking out there. There's not really catching my eye. Speaking of Arsenal, we've got Declan Rice next, and he's not a must-have. He is good, but very, very overpriced. 3 million coins for a central defensive midfielder. And don't get me wrong, it's a cracking card, but 3 million for a CDM at this time of the year when there's so many good DMs already. But our first must-have is going to be Rolfo. She looks incredible, and she can play centre mid. She's an SBC, which makes it a bit more attainable because you can have a lot of fodder in your club, and this is going to be a lot cheaper. She just all round looks like an incredible card, and I think it'd be silly to pass up on putting her in your team. I really do, especially if she gets an upgrade. She might be one of the best players in the game. Another must-have back-to-backs. We got Stanway, another cracking card. She's only 48,000 coins. And she's playing for Bayern Munich in the Women's League, so she's probably going to get an upgrade. I don't know too much about the German Women's League, but if it's similar to the Men's Bundesliga, then Bayern Munich are probably quite good. Gone from a must-have to a pass. Yuri Tielemans, too expensive. Aston Villa, they're a bit hit and miss at the moment. You don't really know what team's going to turn up. Like, a bit of, like, 10 games ago, this would have been a great time to put this card out because he probably would have got more of an upgrade. But moving on to Todibo. He's going to go decent. He's not too expensive for an SBC. He's got a very nice card. If he gets upgraded, he could potentially have at least 90 pace for a centre-back with 90 physical and 90 defending. Yankuto, again, we're going to go decent there. He's very cheap. He looks like a solid card. Not really much to say. He's one of those ones where you get what you're paying for. He does the job. He does all the hard work, but he puts a shift in for your team. Gundogan, he's going into incredible. Look at that card, and if that gets upgraded like it should, there could be problems for people coming up against him. 250,000 coins, maybe a bit on the expensive side, but so good. He's going to be so good in game as well. I've used his base card like near in the beginning of the game, and he was very good then. So this card being upgraded, Kapaka-punch. Lee Milou, that says 86 there, but he's already been upgraded, and his card looks untouchable. Him being in midfield could literally be pulling the strings wherever he is. He could be in the right back position where he's meant to be playing midfield, but he can still be plucking them strings and making assists. He looks so good, and he's only 30,000 coins. I think Pedro Porro is a must-have. Look at that card. It's another fullback, by the way, but look at that card. If that gets upgraded, you could bring him on in the midfield. You can even start him in midfield. I know he can't actually play there, but it's just such a well-rounded card. Playing him right back, I don't think you're going to be replacing him anytime soon, especially when he gets an upgrade, because they're more than likely to, although they are a bit wishy-washy as they usually are. The penultimate one, we have got Aubin. We're going to go past. I think it's quite self-explanatory. He doesn't look like a bad card, but you just know he's going to be turning like an absolute brick, mate. He's not going to move. And the final one, Pasquera. Decent, but very close to being pass. It's a decent card for a centre-back. She maybe should go into pass because it's a similar card to Orban. I just don't know how she's playing game, if I'm being honest. So she's going to go there. Let me know what you think of this tier list. Where have I gone wrong? Where should I improve? And I hope you have a good day, a great week, and I'll catch you in a bizzle.